Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor. He's a cheeky little bastard, eh? But I really hate being described like I'm some kind of object. Thomas, you are an object. Oh, why on earth would the driver pick you and not me? Perhaps because you killed several passengers recently, Edward retorted. Oh, right. Wait, did you actually forget you did that? The Fat Controller waddled towards the front of the train. 5 hours later, he arrived. Hen. Whoo! Damn, bruh, you only walked like 30 meters. Thomas the tank engine was grumbling to the other engines. Grumble, grumble, grumble. That's the breakdown train, his driver told him. It's used to lift heavy things like engines and coaches and the Fat Controller's wife. James, he began, you need to be careful. Speeding is unacceptable and dangerous. That's different. We're very ticked off at you, Thomas, they shouted. We don't want to go out with you. Oh yeah? How about now? Never mind. His fate was likely sealed. Oh dear, he groaned. I will surely be executed. Thomas the tank engine wouldn't stop being a He buffered up to them ever so delicately. All was well. Until they burst into flames. Oh, bother! Perhaps you could replace me with a donkey, sir, Gordon sneered. Don't tempt me. Not long after thundering by, James had a spectacular crash off screen. Oh, bother, Thomas exclaimed. Why is there never a cameraman around when you need him? I know, said his driver, especially Gordon, the biggest engine of them all. If you don't count the Challengers, we don't. Thomas was puffing along his branch line. He was having a lovely day until he spotted Terence the tractor plowing in a field. Bother. I guess we'll have to call in Henry. Thomas likes being rude to Gordon. Furthermore, whenever the big blue engine tried to rest after a hard day's work, Thomas would usually play a trick on him, like setting his tender on fire. Buzzkill. One day at Elsbridge Station, hey, I just figured out how the station got its name. Good for you. When it was over, Henry retreated to the shed and was somehow able to curl up in the fetal position. The Fat Controller was the first to look away, but only because he was deep in thought about how to rectify the situation. He then came up with the perfect solution. With an evil glint in his eye, he turned back towards the stubborn engine. It was then that Henry realized he up. Anytime one of his lackeys stepped out of line, Percy would feed them to his pet tigers. Don't you think that's a bit much, Percy? Thomas asked concernedly. Simba! Tigger! Dinner time! Never mind! Bertie found this incredibly amusing. He then said something very demonetizable to Annie and Clarabelle. While they loved it, Thomas did not. Okay, you crossed the line. Gentlemen, get to work. Henry? Stuff and nonsense, he snorted. Why would the Fat Controller give my job to a pyromaniac? Because I've never killed any passengers. Touché. Silly soft stuff, he said. Watch me give it a good ploughing. Wait, you should check out their OnlyFans, he would say to the others. But since none of them were simps, they didn't. Wrong. Oh, okay then. Since Henry was a hopeless simp, he was often late to pick up his coaches. Uh-oh. Why is the Fat Controller dragging his feet? I think it's because he has too many distractions, Henry speculated. Randy sod, which he did after a particularly bad day. Where the did you get that from? Gordon exclaimed. Amazon, Percy replied. Now I can be on my way. I just need to wait for the guard to blow his whistle. Any second now. Any second. Oh, for crying out. Sure enough, it did. What's up, my homies? The tractor is here. Don't ever say that again. Several constables appeared out of nowhere. Percy was alarmed, but determined to not go to jail. You'll never take me alive, pigs! He shouted and puffed away as fast as he could, only to discover the turntable wasn't lined up to his track. Oh, bother! Well, little Thomas, he began, it seems you still have a lot to learn about trucks. Yes, sir, Thomas began. Like how the were they able to move without an engine?